Hey there, nature enthusiasts! Today, we're diving into a fascinating yet concerning topic: the impact of deer overpopulation on the flora of the Gulf Islands. Now, this might not sound like a big deal, but trust me, it's a wild ride that's changing the very landscape of these beautiful islands. So, buckle up and let's explore this ecological conundrum together. First things first, let's talk about the Gulf Islands. Imagine a place where wildflowers once danced in the breeze, and Garry Oak meadows were a sight to behold. Well, that was the case a few decades ago. But now, something has shifted, and it's all because of our furry friends, the deer. You see, these islands have seen a deer population boom over the last 50 years, and it's not looking good for the local flora. One of the most striking things about this situation is how quickly the deer have devoured the natural plant vegetation. It's like they've discovered a buffet and are having the time of their lives. But what does this mean for the future? Well, it's a bit like watching a forest die in slow motion. Imagine in 200 years, when all these current trees die, what will be left? A barren landscape, devoid of the lush greenery that once was. That's the kind of future we're facing if we don't act now. Now, you might be thinking, why is this happening? Well, it's a complex story. When settlers first arrived, they extirpated the wolves and cougars, natural predators of deer. Indigenous people, who had been hunting deer for centuries, were also excluded from the islands. This left the deer with no natural checks and balances, and their population exploded. By the 1980s and 90s, hunting had fallen out of fashion, and predators were often removed when found on the islands. It's like we've created the perfect storm for deer overpopulation. The impact of this is profound. Most indigenous medicinal plants, crucial for pollinators, have now disappeared. Garry Oak meadows, once vibrant with native wildflowers, are now dominated by non-native grasses and plants. It's like we've lost a piece of our natural heritage, and it's hard to find a big patch of native wildflowers. But here's the thing: if you go to those little islets, where the past still lingers, you'll find them buzzing with pollinators. It's like a time capsule, and it makes you weep. Now, you might be wondering, what's the solution? Well, it's not as simple as just shooting deer. Hunting has been proposed as the most effective and least costly solution, but it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Working with indigenous people to return to food sovereignty and traditional hunting practices could be a game-changer. It's like bringing back an ancient wisdom that might just save our forests. But here's the catch: we need to learn to be comfortable with predators on the islands. Even allowing 1 or 2 cougars or wolves could make a difference. It's like giving nature a helping hand. And ideally, we can increase hunting while empowering local community members and indigenous hunters. It's a delicate balance, but it's one worth striving for. In my opinion, the key to solving this issue lies in education and awareness. The public needs to understand the impact of deer overpopulation and the importance of allowing cougars and wolves to do their job. It's like a missing piece of the puzzle. And if we can get the public on board, we might just be able to turn this situation around. So, there you have it, folks. The story of deer overpopulation on the Gulf Islands is a cautionary tale, but it's also a call to action. It's a reminder that we need to be mindful of the impact of our actions on the natural world. And who knows, maybe one day, we'll be able to restore the lush and diverse ecosystems that once thrived on these islands. Until then, let's keep exploring and learning, and maybe, just maybe, we'll find a solution that works for everyone.